Good evening, everyone. Okay, everything seems to work. Let me know if the music is too loud. It would be nice if someone typed in something into the chat. I want to make sure the restream chat works. Say hi or whatever. Anything works. So yeah, just as like last time, I'm going to play hundreds right away from the get-go. We're not warming up in the 50s. Just want to make sure. Okay, nice. So everything's ready. Let's hope we get some action. We'll wait for probably like 2 minutes. If we don't get a game, we'll probably move down to 50s, but there should be someone in the field currently. Okay, I'll load up 50s then, because we can't wait for the whole night. I can load up both and see which one loads first. Okay, we got a 50. Okay, one fish, one regs, it seems. Which is nice. Okay. Okay, let's see bet. Standard sizing. Okay. We got a call. It floats quite wide, but we're only we're only repping an ace or pocket pairs. We don't have any equity whatsoever. We'll just go up. Yeah, and we didn't hit a 7 or a 10, so unfortunate for us, but I could be real aggressive here and see bet a turn anyway, but I think it's a bit too much. What a polarizing, whatever. Okay. So this is a fish for sure. Okay. At 20 big blinds, I feel comfortable jamming this. If he wakes up with a trap, good for him. He woke up, but not with a trap. Great call down for us. We're not even flipping, we're ahead, which is nice. Okay. Sucks if he shoves, which he probably will, given the fact that he called Jack 8. I'll have to commit a bit more. He might reshove or have a trap, so I'll lay down out of position. This is nice. Ace Jack. Okay, good. Okay, I'm not shoving for sure given the fact how wide he calls, so I'll just check back. Okay, we hit the top pair, so we're probably stacking off at some point. 2.5. I can shove, I can just call. Let's hope he continues with the aggression. Let's tank a bit, let's pretend that we don't have anything. Seven is quite a good card. He'll probably shove with his jack anyway. Wow, amazing. Good. He won. Oh god. That's why you don't rush. Patience makes you way more money. Really hope that we won't have a problem loading up in hundreds. That would be sad. Okay. He calls loosely, so I'll just shove right away. He doesn't seem to bet himself aggressively, but he calls down loosely. Okay, we hit a 9. We're heads up against the reg. Okay, yeah, that's a bit too loose. Let's hope he shoves. Nice, great. The flop is not so great, but oh well, what can you do? Can someone type into the chat anything at all? It would be really helpful. I want to know that messages are visible for sure. So I don't need to watch Twitch stream myself. Okay. Let's fold. Okay, let's check back. He's c-betting here all the way, but if I had a spade, I probably would call. But now without a spade, it's really annoying. Okay, let's limp. Is he shoving again? Exhibition 777. Hello, I have a question. Go ahead. Ask. I'll be more than glad to answer it. Okay, let's check back. I'll have to delay here anyway. I'll probably delay 100% of the time anyway, so if he raises that would be really strange, but okay, nice. We got it through. Keep in mind that there's 1.5 minute delay, so you'll have to wait for your questions to be answered, but I'll answer each one of them as best as I can. Okay, 9-4. So we block some of his check raises, so I'll bet myself with 9 high. If we get raised here, it sucks, but if it's 2.5, I can still float. Nice. Can we assume that spin and go players are having quite a bad break-even months at the moment? Because interest rates are very high and we are going into recession, so there are less fishes willing to play spins. Yeah, I'm afraid of that as well. Like, if the recession really goes bad, right, there will be less fishes in poker overall anyway. So I'm not sure how is the effect is taking place right now. or it will be in the future. But I mean, if you're breaking even at the limit you're currently playing, you can always go down and you'll definitely be profitable, right? So if I, for example, see that I have, I don't know, 3 months that I'm breaking even at like hundreds or even 50s, right? I would go down to 25s. I would have no problem playing there, right? But field wise, I don't see the changes to be noticeable in any way. For me, it's quite the same. So I'm not sure, like, maybe you just checked 1 month's graphs or whatever, but I don't see a big change in the field as it is currently now. Why? I mean, if he has draws, he will call anyway. If he has an eighth, congratulations to him. The question is, he has better fours too, so this sucks, but he's quite an aggressive player, so I'll hope to see a worse hand. Oh my god, wow, what a shitty hand. Really unfortunate. That's why, I mean, I should have checked with 9 high there on the flop for this particular reason, but it's fine. What can you do? So we lost a bit of EV in this heads up, which is unfortunate, but it's completely fine. But yeah, I'm really like, I think all the poker players will struggle if the recession hits. I mean, I've never been old enough to play during the recession times, so I have no idea what's going to happen. Okay, let's try to fire up 100. Okay, we got action immediately, which means we will probably get 2 regs, which is quite unfortunate, but oh, we got 1 fish as well, which is nice. Okay, so 1 reg, a good reg as well, and the fish. Okay, I'll 2.5 it. Don't have stats on him yet. Okay, let's see bet. Hope to see a fold. Perfect. Okay, so we should be good most of the time here, but I'll check once again. Maybe he'll decide to bet or whatever. Okay, so this is complicated. If he bets, it would really suck. He should not be having a lot of king X's here in his range that he checks back on the flop, but I want him to try to bluff us off. There's not, like, I cannot extract value from anything here, so I'll check back all around. Okay, yeah, so I might have bet on the turn because sometimes they have stupid traps, but I think it's fine. I don't miss that much value. I miss value only from a queen and a 10. And if there was a flush draw, so maybe it was better to bet myself, like half a pot. And I'm not afraid of the reg. He's pretty dead there basically. So the pot is mostly ours most of the time, so the stream is going fine. Last week when I streamed, it was lagging on and off, but now it seems fine for me. I hope it is for you as well. Oh my god. I shoved because there's a reg. 12 big blinds here. Really didn't want him to call, but what can you do? Okay, so if he folds, we're shoving on top. We cannot call here now anymore. Okay. The fish is punishing us. Ouch. As always, guys, feel free to ask any questions, poker related or not, it doesn't matter. Keep me engaged. I'll be more than glad to answer them. So okay, maybe I can play two tables at the same time, 150s and 100s. I'm just not sure if the layout is made for that. What if I do this? Never mind, we got it. 100 right away. Well, for next stream, I'll probably play two tables because the waiting time is really annoying, and I think it's more entertaining for me as well to get more action every single time. Because one table is a bit too slow, even for me. I mean, when the chat is engaged, it's fine because I have plenty of things to talk about and I'm not really focused on the game. But otherwise, it's quite boring. Okay. Missed. What did he have? Oh, he shoved the deuces. Nothing interesting at all. Okay, we're heads up against the reg. Okay, let's min raise for balance. Okay, he min raises at 14 big blinds. Okay. Let's just call. That's what I like to see. That's great. He bets 1-4. Okay, let's just flat call. Probably one of the worst cards, but we're not getting off of this. How do you get the 45% affiliate on GG? Can I just call here? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, so we're probably beaten, so we're just checking back and hoping that he checks back with ace king. Oh my god. Could have shoved on the turn for sure. So, I mean, you should type in the question exclamation mark GG, and their info should appear on how to get it, how to join our affiliate. I think you need, I mean, are you registered to an affiliate currently, or you're on GG? Do you have an account on GG, by the way? Because if you don't have a current affiliate, you can just add our affiliate and it will be fine. But if you have an existing affiliate link that you're registered on, I don't think it will work. At least it didn't like 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago when I tried it. So I'm not sure. You can always ask on our Discord as well for more information, because I'm not playing on GG, so I'm not really familiar with the affiliates and all of that. I'm not responsible. I'm not the guy responsible for handling the affiliates, and so. But you can get all the info on our Discord as well. Just ask on a public channel, and that's it. Okay, let's do this. That king 10 hand, Jesus. Okay. I'll bet because I can easily call if he raises anyway. I think I'm getting sick, which is annoying. Okay, let's limp. Okay, so we're definitely calling one. Huh. He checked back. What if I do this? Is he going to shove or not? I'm trying to pull the king or a queen. That's about it. He shoves on top. Not really sure about it because, I mean, he knows that I'm weak most of the time here, and he can just shove. I don't expect him to have that many like aces. Maybe he has a 10 of diamonds as well. He might shove because I don't have it. But I expect him to bet maybe on the turn as well. But yeah, we're getting completely demolished in this heads up, which sucks. Not running quite so well, but oh well. Love it, big fan. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Okay. We got crushed. How much did we lose in the hundreds so far? Why not shove on the turn with the king 10? If he has complete bluff, he will jam on an A or a 9, and it's still a tough call. If he has king, he will call, probably won't c-bet with 10 or a jack, and might even fold out his king pair on an ace 9 river if you shove, so you won't get full value. I just wanted to keep his bluffs, but I mean, Heater has me beat. Like, the only hand that I was beating on the turn there was probably ace king, and that's it. There are absolutely no other hands that I beat there that he min raises, apart from a complete bluff. That's why I thought about it, but the question is, I probably should be raising the flop, but I'm not sure about it as well, because then it's easier for me to stack off. Of course, I don't have enough bluffs there probably when he min raises on and c-bets on that board. It looks super strong in that spot, so it's a bit complicated. But yeah, jamming on a turn with that stack to pot ratio is definitely just a common thing. I just wanted to keep his bluffs intact, but I just figured that I don't beat anything apart from ace king. That was the only combo when you think about it. Like, there's ace queen. Okay, let's bet. I'll bet a big sizing. Of course, he has better kings here as well. He might have flushes too, but I just wanted to extract as much value as possible and check back the river. I'm quite polar. So yeah, the not shoving part, I'm really not sure. I'll have to solve that hand afterwards. I didn't mark it sadly, but I'll probably do now. I'll go to market so I can solve it in the end of the stream, because I'm really curious as well. The king 10, okay. Because I'm not sure if you can check raise the flop or not. I mean, he's really capped. He min raises only strong hands there most of the time. So there ace queen, ace jack is probably not c-betting there on the turn. Which is, I mean, I'm not sure, but probably not. Okay, 3.5 at this depth. Okay, I'll fold. It'll be a nitty guy. Even though it's quite a standard sizing from him, but it'll be hard to play flops if I hit. Even if I hit a king, I won't feel comfortable. Okay, this is way better. We don't need a huge c-bet. We'll try to induce him as well. And it seems to work, which is nice. Let's tank a bit and call and hope he shoves the turn. And we need a brick turn as well. This is decent. Not the best of the turns, but if he shows me Jack 10, I'll be pissed. Okay, Jack 5. Of course, just raise. I bet one blind, of course, he raises to a million with his bottom pair. And that's how you don't play poker. Makes not I mean, I have no idea if he turns this into a bluff on the flop or what is he doing? Like, is he doing it for value? You have no idea. And the turn was a bluff, right? But the flop part is like, why would you do that? But yeah, our strat worked. This is what is important. The logic behind why he did that is not. Okay, let's fold. It was quite a good hand for us to check raise, I think. I might miss a good spot for a check raise. In a min raise spot, we have plenty of 10s and 9s that we're not raising that many 9s there. Because we don't have that many strong 9s. Apart from king 9, maybe queen 9 that we might raise, but still it puts us in a really uncomfortable spot. What do I want to do here? We don't have a lot of aces, but we'll raise anyway. It doesn't matter, we have 7-9. Good, we got a fold right away. Okay, let's just jam. There's not much we can do. Pocket threes, fine. Okay, let's hold. Let's go. Okay, so we take it down. And this one, we did well. Okay, nice, we got a game immediately. Probably against two regs. Or maybe the same guy, the fish. No, two regs. Okay, these two are fine. I don't mind playing against them. Okay, let's jam. Whoa, that was a loose call. With ace-9. Okay. Did not expect to see that. From a reg especially, I mean. Ace-9 is in the looser end of the ranges. Shit. It seems I'm getting sick. I like to play heads up through limp versus regs, and I'm in raise 10-15% of the hands, which are complete air, so it looks super strong. That though I only do it until my opponent has seen a showdown. After that, I change my strat. Yeah, it's fine, but I think, I mean, are you doing that even with? It really comes down like how deep are you, right? Because if you're doing that, if you're like 30 big blinds deep, you're missing value with your premium hands, right? Aces, kings, or whatever. So that's strats. I'm not sure if that makes you the most amount of money. Because if you don't have strong hands in a min raise at big depth, you're more frequently playing small pots, which is really not great when you have premium holdings in like aces, kings, or ace king or whatever. So with those strong hands, you want to inflate the pot as much as. Bless you. Thanks. That was really. Oh boy. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Okay, let's play 50s. We're not getting any action here. I'm not gonna wait throughout the whole night. What is going on, guys? Can you please join the games? Okay, we got a game at least in the 50s. Two fishes as well. Okay, let's just shove. In Winamax, you're almost never deep. I mean, even though the structure is faster, but still, a few hands can make a huge difference. I mean, I consider deep. If you're 20 big blinds deep, it's quite deep for spins, right? So in a heads up, if you don't min raise aces at 20 big blinds deep against an average opponent, you're losing value for sure. Or ace king, ace queen for suited, those type of hands. Yeah, for now, like I know that this guy is crazy aggressive, so I'll limp queens just because I know the statistics, right? And he shoves way too much, right? I mean, he would have shoved if I min raised queens anyway. Okay, we just take it down fast enough. Okay, so yeah, I don't mind, like, I'm exploiting this guy because I know that he ISOs me 60% of the time because of my HUDs, right? That's why I limit the queens, because he's probably a crazy guy. But versus an average player, I would definitely min raise. Sometimes even 2.5, he never ISOs me. But yeah, I mean, you're talking about regs, but even then. I mean, if they have a standard ISO and with standard ranges, you still need to min raise them, right? If they should have at least above 50 ISO, right? Or like close to 50 for you to be more profitable in raising the in limping the premium hands, right? So okay, let's fold. So this is, I think, the same guy, right? I cannot remember the nickname. Half of Lithuania is sneezing. I mean, I'm not surprised when the weather is so shitty. Okay, let's call. Okay, let's check back. Okay, let's min raise. If one of them shows we're not stacking off, it's not worth it. We're always flipping, so. Okay, so this is a reg. Okay, so this guy is just straightforward. I think if he plays like an open book, if he has it, he just bets. The reg called. I wonder what he had. An ace of some sort. He has some suited aces in his range as well. Yeah, ace 6 suited. He did like he donked with a bottom pair into my button range. Sadly, we're not heads up against him. Okay, so there's two. Like, I could be just c-betting exploitively, given the fact that I c-bet most of the ace high boards, but I'll check back. The kicker really sucks and it still plays in this board, so. Is he thinking about probing? Because that would be interesting, but no, he's not. Think I don't want to bet two blinds. I think I'll fold an eight more often than not. So I'll choose a smaller sizing. So I don't think we're getting called by an eight anymore. So but the night comes, our bluffs got there. So I'll just check back and hope to see, yeah, king six. So he definitely would have called a bit more, but we were trying to get it to an eight. So, but yeah, he didn't probe, which is quite strange. Okay, let's fold. We can shove, we can limp. I'll limp. Hmm. Okay, let's bet right away. I think if I bet here, it will be a bit easier to play the turns. If he raises, it will be interesting. Okay, we got there on the turn. Now the question is, what sizing should we use? It looks super strong when we bet on this board. I'm thinking about checking back as well. It's one of the options. Okay, let's do a tricky move. Let's hope we don't see a heart. Good. Jack 10 got there, but that's about it. 6-10 got there as well. Okay. We're quite polar here. If he shoves, we're absolutely folding. Oh, wow. I don't think we're good there most of the time, so it's quite an easy fold. I mean, if he didn't have it and he blocked me off, congratulations to him, but I don't expect to see, like, we only had third best pair, so straight, I mean, not pair. Okay. Ace-5 shove. Okay, let's use a bigger sizing here. Okay, good. Okay, let's slim. Super dry board. We will be betting here all day long. Why are you tanking so much? Are you trying to stream snipe me? Okay. 7 is a great card for us. Trying to check if I can be stream snipe or not. I think it's possible. Should not have said that. But it's fine. Okay, let's jam. Oh. Okay, we got there, nice. Come on, I want to play. Okay, nice. Hold. Great. Okay, let's play hundreds only now. Doesn't matter if we have to wait, but we don't. Wait. 2 fishes. And we got a game in an instant. Can it get any better? Okay, let's check back, of course. Wow. Great spot to be in. Okay, let's bet 2 blinds here. There are some straights that got there, so I don't want to inflate the pot too much. He didn't even call that. I wonder what he had. This board connects to everything, so it's really unusual to see a fold. We got snap ISO'd. I mean, I'm not folding a7 here, but I don't want to shove for sure. Okay, let's tank a bit. Let's hope we get a free card. That would be lovely. I could dong, but I think he might get induced and shove or raise. Okay, this is sizing that we for sure are calling. So, okay, a 3. Okay, let's block bet. I mean, let's donk a bit. Small sizing. Let's see what he does. We block the flush draw, but okay, let's go really crazy. Nice, we got it through. I mean, if I didn't block it, I would definitely. But I think with the flush draws, they go way more aggressive on the flop. The fishes, and they're really afraid of the flush draws. And he probably had like 2 overcards when he raised us, the pre-flop. And if he doesn't have a jack, he's not calling. I don't expect to get called by ace king or king queen or whatever. Yeah, he has some ace jacks or king jack that he raises, but apart from that, we should be quite fine. I think the pocket pairs would be raising a bit more, like be betting a bit more on the flop as well. So for the most part, we should be quite safe jamming there. Apart from like flushes that he has, but he doesn't have that many. Okay, so I'll fold. Even though the fish is on the big blind, but it's like probably the worst ace to open up anyway. And at this depth, I'm not sacking off, so I don't think I lose too much value by folding that. Okay, king 8. Okay, so he's a loose caller. If he has a draw, he's willing to stack off. This guy is loose as well. Okay, let's min raise. If he just calls, that would really suck. Oh my god. Okay, we don't need to bet much. Let's hope we get a fold, at least one. Okay, nice. Perfect. I mean, 2 overcards to 2 overcards to the flop, I meant, not to my ace7. Yeah, there are some combos that I beat, but if I check back, I'm not willing to hero call him on the river, right? Sometimes they turn to a bluff their ace kings or ace queens, so it's not an option to check call there. I'm not willing to. I played it really aggressively. I mean, there's no question about it. Maybe there's more ways to play it more profitably and safe, but I chose that line, and it's fine. I don't think I lose that much money there in the long term. I should be profitable playing that way. But yeah, I meant 2 overcards to the flop, to the board itself, not to ace7. I'll check. I don't want to inflate the pot too much. He might be trapping with some random aces or whatever. Let's call. 10 is not an ideal card. I would have preferred to see a 9 or anything between. Okay, he bets one more time. He's not that aggressive, to be honest. Check back the flop. I'll let go. He might have jack that bets like that, so. Just that check on the flop seems suspicious to me, so. Okay, quite a dry board. Try to take it away. Try to take it right away. So I know I was joking around. Yeah, man. You know, sometimes people are serious, sometimes they're not. Okay, let's limp. Okay, we're not falling here, but I don't want to shove on top. Um, even though we're quite shallow. Okay, we're stacking off here. Oh my god, are you serious? At least we win. More profitable and safe limb jam pre-flop. Is it safe? Yes. Is it more profitable? Questionable, right? Yeah, that he really had to have that flush draw there. We were not completely dead, so it's fine. Okay, let's bet. Is he going to do something stupid here? Come on, just fold. He should not be having that many kings. Oh my god, are you serious? Even an 8 got there? He doesn't have that many 8s either. Are you goddamn serious? The problem is that they're stupid enough to do it with sometimes 2 pairs. And 8s as well, so. Like, when he calls a flop, there's not much that I beat except from a loose jack or a 10. This stream are not running well at all. We'll have to check the graph afterwards to see how much. I don't expect this stream to be profitable. The runouts are really unfortunate for us. Okay, let's call. I mean, I could have considered like betting the turn with a queen high, trying with a pair of queens, trying to get value from a jack and a 10, and using as a block bet to a river. But when he calls the flop, there's not that many combos that we beat anymore. So, but I mean, but we're splitting up with most of them. If he has a jack or 10, we're ahead. If he has a queen, we're splitting, so it's fine. But the fact that the river was an 8 was if it was a 7, I would really think about just hero calling there. We are still ahead against his bluffs, like I don't know, 10 deuce or whatever. Some missed flush draws, so. Yeah, playing ace-7 off in an ISO's pot, even versus fish range out of position, I dare you to make it more profitable than just limp jam. I mean, I would really like to see like a big sample of that particular hand in comparison to like limp jamming against particular fishes. It really comes down like how loose they ISOing, right? If they ISO you quite wide, right? They have plenty of bluffs there or whatnot, and they don't stack off with them, then you're definitely profitable, way more profitable jamming them, limp jamming them pre. The ranges suggest you should raise the a7 offsuited, right? Not limp it. So, you know, to find out, you would have to play a shit ton of hands, and it really comes down to what kind of fish you're playing. I mean, against some fishes, like limp folding is probably the most profitable way to play that, right? Against others, it's just jamming prayer at 22 big blinds or whatever. So the adjustments make you the money. If you don't make adjustments based on your players, you know, that's how you lose the most money, the most TV. Okay, one fish, one reg. Okay, let's get some coolers out. Let's it's an opportunity to jam as well, but we're playing against the fish. We can definitely just call. But the reg got involved, and this hits his range quite well. Really don't like it. If it donks, we have to let it go. So yeah, good opportunity for him to bluff us off from the pot. Of course, we have some nines, 9-7, not that many, but 5-6 for sure. But of course, we're not definitely trying to represent that. After we check back twice, and he has range advantage, so we're giving up. Dragol no. Yo, good luck, jackpot 10,000k. Yeah, I hope one day, maybe today's the day. It would be really nice to get a jackpot on stream, or maybe it wouldn't. I would be stressing out that they're stream sniping and tanking too much. I wonder if I would turn off the stream if I had a jackpot or not. I mean, the viewers would be pissed, but I think the delay is not enough. You can still exploit it, and there's that much money on the table. It's quite easy for you to... Okay, let's open up and hope he shows. I want to get the fish involved into the game. Nice. Not nice. This day is not ideal day. I hope it's just during the stream. Okay, 2 regs. This definitely won't help us to get our cheap EV back, but... Bluff catching with Q, Queen X doesn't seem reasonable on a blank river. Obs bluffs are really narrow there. Yes, true. I mean, there's only flush draws, random 2 cards, or what else? Not that many hands, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's a really optimistic bluff catching way, right? It's just... Sometimes fishes do really random stuff, but I hate these spots so goddamn much. It's insane. Okay, even Jack 10 got there. Wow, we won, but took it down. Queen 10, okay. Again, the only combination almost that we beat, except for kings. I don't know, even King Jack is not that often, not that common in his range when he bets 2 streets for like that. I mean, if you think he's ISOing only 8-8 plus and ace-8, then it's clear fold. If he has any bluffs or makes mistakes like ISO calling hands like Queen Jack off, or he's making a mistake of ISO folding lands. To them, jam is just a better play. The only way I can see calling is better is if the opponent plays horrible close flop, and even then it's close. I mean, most fishes play really horribly post flop. That's the reasoning behind. I mean, it's not only that. The way I look at it, why I'm willing to just call and fold if I miss the flop completely, or like just lose, let's say 5 big blinds instead of losing 25 big blinds, is I'm getting to play other hands against him, and he'll definitely do way more mistakes than I will, and eventually I'll make more money off of it instead of just doing a coin toss, right? He's readless, right? So for me, it's not that important that I'll lose like three big blinds there. Okay, I'll do it, right? It doesn't matter. Let's say I'll be losing money in that spot, but the moment he does a mistake, let's say I have trip seven, right? And he just can't let go of his aces or kings when there's a straight on the board or whatever, right? Then I'll make way more money than I should. So, like, I mean, from GTO perspective and just general poker mathematic perspective, yes, you're correct. I mean, definitely. I won't argue, but if you look at the long run and playing against fishes, I think it's way more profitable to just play as many hands as possible against them and wait until they fuck up eventually. Exhibitions. What did you study in uni? I studied law for half a year and then I dropped out. And yeah, and then I started playing poker. That's about it. My plan was to still study, but the corona started. I started playing spins. I joined the stable, and here we are, 3 years later. So, and I'm quite happy about my choices. I think I have no regrets that I studied poker, right? And instead of like getting a degree. I mean, I look at it as like a degree in itself, right? I have a skill that probably, let's say I don't play for 5 years, since like tomorrow or whatever, right? I don't play for 5 years. It would be quite easy for me to go to full-time poker player, right? I think at least, right? It would take me like probably a couple of months to get back to the, at least making a living off of it, right? Getting the skill back in shape, but so I think it's quite a useful skill as well. Because like making a living off of poker, not making like a lot of money, but let's say 2,000 euros, right? A month. It's quite easy. I mean, if you're talking about online poker, right? On live poker, you can make definitely more playing cash games or whatever. Easy. It's way easier, I guess. But you need to travel. You need a bigger bankroll. The variance is a bit more crucial. But let's say if you're playing cash games, the field is way softer, right? Than online poker. Anything that online poker is. And yeah. But I don't think I could be a good live cash game player, for example. I think it's, you need way more. Okay. I'm not sure if this shows or not. I think it does, but okay, whatever. I think if you're playing live, you need to be able to focus for extended periods of time. There's people all around you. Because now, when I play, right, I need to focus to the max extent. And I don't listen to music while I play or any other distractions, whatever. I never check my phone when I play, so. And when you're live, you're talking to people, it's way harder, I guess. Really hate this. Not playing so well today. Not really happy about my performance during the stream, at least. Okay, let's fold. Okay, let's get our stack back and let's cool him off with some sort of a cooler. Okay, that's a limp. It's really close to a shove, but not shove yet. Okay, let's fold. Is how long you play poker? You didn't start from spins, so if you're talking about like playing professionally, it's a bit more than 3 years. I mean, that's when I joined the stable, but I started from like, I was a recreational player before joining the stable. I was just playing MTTs for fun, low stakes MTTs. That's about it. One day I started playing spins, just for fun, and it was profitable and not time consuming. It was during quarantine, the first like quarantine, right? And afterwards, I joined the stable and I started playing. When I joined the stable, I was playing fives, right? $5 spinning goes on Poker Stars. And yeah, since then I moved up the stakes. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, I have no knowledge about like I never like looked into entity ranges. I'm only good at spins. That's about it. Okay, he c bets. I'm just curious what he checks back. His range is okay. Let's bet half a pot here. Uh, let's use it as a block bet. We gotta fold immediately. Nice. Yeah, in any case, this won't make or break your win rate. I can see the logic behind calling close hands in that spot, like King 7 suited, King 8 suited, not bluff jamming them versus ISO. I mean, these particular hands that you named, I hate shoving those as a bluff versus fishes. I mean, versus fishes. Versus jack, it would be fine, but versus fishes, you have a suited hand, and I mean, I just love playing post flop against fishes instead of just shoving. If I'm shoving quite wide or just stacking off a lot of the times against fishes, it means I'm not in my best spot, right? Not ready to exploit them to the max extent. So yeah, if you love poker, wise decision to drop out. I mean, I never liked spins, and to this day, like MTT poker and live poker is what I really like, but spins don't bring me any joy. That I mean, at this given moment, right? It's quite a boring experience. I love the competitive aspect, right? It's fun going up the stakes, playing better and better players, like seeing how you improved during like the past year, right? Like the moment I move down the stake, I can see, right, how much I improved. So that's nice. Like the free lifestyle is nice, right? You don't have a boss or anything. So that's what I love. I don't love poker as much as other people do, other colleagues of mine, right? So what is your win rate? Heads up, small blind, if that's not a trade secret or something. So fun fact, I have no idea how long I haven't checked that. I'm not really interested in checking that. I think I'll start to overthink these spots if I see that my win rates are not like to the extent that I need them to be. I think I should like check if all maybe somewhere I'm leaking way too much and losing more than I should or not. So I cannot tell you this exact because I have no idea, to be honest. If you join the next stream, I'll probably check it between the streams because I'm curious as well. But yeah, I have no idea. Even though good Lars who earned 200 3-hour hourly, you still have to put insane amount of work. Yeah, and I mean if you're a lawyer, I mean for the first like 10 years, like I mean if you count the first years of study, right? It takes like 10 years to start making good money, right? In law. It's an honorable profession, and I mean my friends who are still studying, I mean I wish them the best, right? But I just realized it's not for me, right? I tried pure GTO, but the trial is locked one flop, so it was kind of useless. Why do you guys have not have a full functionality trial at least for a couple of days? Yeah, good question. I heard about that a couple of days ago. This should be calling that, I think. Okay, nice, we're ahead. Yeah, I have no idea, but I'll definitely talk to Ericus about this. It seems like quite really annoying. Like just give a full trial for like a week or a couple of days, right? I mean, you won't be able to like learn everything. But to one flop, what do you mean like to one flop? Like you can see one flop and you cannot see the turn in the river, or you can only check one hand and that's about it. Also, you have to make sure to go into tax law or something similar to make sure that, yeah, the where you go it really changes. I mean, if you want to make good money, you need to go into corporate law, right? work in the big firms, or I mean, go on your own. But yeah, the place you work matters a lot. So and there's a lot of competition. So I mean, I'm fine where I'm now. Maybe I'll regret it and later on. Right now, right now I'm fine. Uh, yeah, you should probably do a database analysis once or twice a year at least. I mean, I should, but the last time I did, I started overthinking the spots that I'm like, oh shit, I'm losing this and that. I'll make this adjustment, and then my game would turn to shit. All I'm focused on is having good chip PV, but I think like just that not looking at it is better than doing it, like checking it from time to time. Thinking as long as you're not obsessed about those stats, right? Like heads up, small blind, or other spots, it's fine. But some people are too focused on those, and I think it distracts them from just getting their chip V higher, and that's about it. Why are you still in spins if you like MTTs more? You will achieve a lot more in the format you like. So the problem with MTTs is the time, right? You need. I'm not that type of person that could just sit down and grind for like 10 hours a day and would be fine. I hate playing for extended hours. So when I play spins, usually, if I'm playing a normal session, I'm not tilted or anything like that. I would sit down, I would play for like half an hour, have a break, right, of 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. Sit down, or maybe if I like, let's say I played 2 hours really good, right? And I'm like, okay, I want to do other things. I want to maybe game, or I want to go out, do whatever, right? I cannot do that while playing entities. So I'm not sure if I would be able to just grind it out. I mean, I could get used to it, but still, it seems really annoying and stressful. And I really hate the variance of online MTTs. I mean, if you're playing in the lower fields, right? Narrower fields where there's like, I don't know, 200 people playing in the tournaments, it's fine. You field select, it's fine, but I don't think the format is for me. Live MTTs, on the other hand, like I can play those. It's fun to play for long periods of hours live, right? But online, it's not that nice. You can only check one flop. It was like queen. Oh, what? So basically, they give you a flop, and you can solve that one flop, and that's it. What? That's a bullshit tutorial. I mean, trial. I'll definitely have to. I'll even screenshot your message. Okay, let's ISO the big sizing. Oh my god. S4 is fine. In MTTs, you'll definitely make way more, especially if you go to big live tournaments, but the swings are insane, and to measure just gonna do. Yeah, it's. So what I love about spins, you always know what's your skill level, right? You can see your chip PV, like you play for, I don't know, 3 months, even 2 months, right? The sample is enough to make at least some sort of speculations if you're beating the limit, if you're crushing it, if you're not beating it, right? In 2 months, if you have like really horrible chip PV, you're probably not beating it, right? Or at least not breaking even, which is like not good enough to stay in the limit. So yeah, and in MTTs, it's really hard to get a huge sample. And I mean, if you play for a year, the same tournaments, yeah, you probably will have a decent sample, right, to make some sort of assumptions. But usually, it will be quite hard, and in live tournaments especially, right? In live tournaments, the field is softer. It's easier to play live. There's live tells as well, so you can make more EV. Your ROI will be higher for sure, but the variance is way higher as well. So Because you're playing like what? There's a tournament series going for a week. You're playing like what? I don't know. Let's say 12 tournaments, right? But that's quite a lot as well, right? 12 tournaments in a week is too much. Okay, let's say 10 tournaments, right? So still, you can go without cashing even a single one of those. So okay, let's jam. Even though he min raised, sometimes they call way too loose. Shit, my throat is quite sore. The speaking doesn't help for sure. Okay, one reg. This guy's from playing Nitros. Guys, the ones that ask questions, Ace Ventura, I prefer whiskey. Exhibit, do you play? Are you in a stable? Are you playing for fun? What are you doing in this stream exactly? I'm just curious, you know? Yeah, I'm the opposite in term. Oh, wait. I missed one of the questions. You watched Ben CB Razor Edge video pack? If not, I really recommended it. He talks about the aspect of pleasure in the game, which you talked about. I think you would find a lot of answers in there. No, I haven't watched it yet, but for me, it's like I don't look at it as a like I don't have a dream to be like top professional poker player of all time or whatever. I don't like the game that much. I don't like the aspect of it. Like it doesn't bring any value to society, right? So I do it just because it makes my life easier. But eventually, I want to move on from poker. But for now, I'm doing good. I mean, I want to get better. If I didn't have any goals in poker, I would just play 25s probably without a stake or whatever, and would be fine with it because why even bother then? Okay, let's ISO him a bit. Oh shit, I scrolled my wheel and I lowered the sizing a bit. Let's hope we get called. Shit, I could have called instead. Anyway, so yeah, but I don't question Ben CB's like poker skills, but the philosophical points of view, I think it all comes down to a person and what he wants to do in life, and there's a lot of preferences, right? For some people, his point of view would help. For some, it won't do anything. So I haven't watched those. I might someday, but now I'm not struggling mentally while playing poker, so it's completely fine, right? I don't have like a problem of, oh shit, I hate grinding, I hate playing, and whatever. But when I will, maybe I'll watch those. Yeah, I'm the opposite in terms of grinding times, 100 hours playing, and probably close to 100 studying. Okay, what are you playing exactly? Just if you don't mind sharing. If you do, I completely understand, but really like. I play for a living since Poker Stars and Supernova status. Oh wow, that's a long time ago. I was probably like 12 years of age then. Fucking Pinsabeel, all the guys literally not sharing his graphs because he's losing money at MTTs for the last few years and makes his money selling Razor Edge. That's quite a huge accusation, right? Saying that he's losing money. Okay, I'm really hope I just go. I want to donk and see a free card. Nice, if we got even a fold, which is even better. So this guy seems like a betting machine, basically. Tourneys take a lot of time to learn well since there's so many variables, ICM boundaries. Yeah, but I think like in spins, right, you learn how to play post flop quite well. The pre-flop is the challenge, right? And the pre-flop ranges. Oh shit! I forgot that there's questions on YouTube as well. Sorry, Damien, if you watch. If you're still watching. Oh my god, we got into aces. How bad are we running today? Question against regs. I think there is much reciprocity. Everyone seems to play the same ways. Making more seems difficult playing GTO. So where do you create an edge against other regs? So the game against, you're not making money off of regs. That's not how you make money. If you're breaking even against regs, you're doing completely fine. What you need to focus on is crushing the fishes. Why I'm learning GTO is to just be able to play against regs with break even, right? So I don't quite care if I'm losing against, I don't know, let's say I lose against 60% of the reg pool, right? In hundreds, maybe even 70, right? But I can still be quite profitable if I know how to exploit fishes really good, right? So I don't give, I don't care if the, I just need to be like not losing too much against regs so that I can be profitable. But I don't mind losing against them. Like if you only should be considering like, okay, let's bet one more time. Let's hope there's some still hands that we beat and that we get called by. So hope he checks back, doesn't do stupid things here. If you don't, oh my god, are you serious? Why would you do that? Like, what do you have? I mean, I'm too curious. I mean, if I'm running that bad, okay, whatever. No, wait, he folded before, so I'll fold. The diamonds got there, so. But it might have deuced him. I'm just spaced out a bit. I play the same three-handed format you do for the most part. Some MTTs from time to time, some PLO. I never got into PLO. I always want to learn it. I think there's a bit, maybe even more money than Hold'em. I mean, the fishes are completely like, they have no idea how to play the game right. The fishes on Hold'ems are a bit better, I think. So let's probe here. We have 7 high, it works. So now when he folds like these types of boards, I really think that he had something there and that was a good fold. You make money off other regs by open sitting. I mean, this is insane how we're running today. Again, a full stack of chips against the fish, just gone. And I didn't, I mean, I made some mistakes here and there, but the run was completely horrible. I mean, we're losing, but not that much. I thought it would be worse, to be honest. I'll show the graph afterwards. So you make money off other regs by open sitting a lot of tables and getting the fish to your right, or you reg battle them for a few months and make them quit you. Yeah, basically that. So the strategy against regs is to get more fishes than they do, so they won't be profitable in the limit that you're playing, and eventually they'll have to retreat. So there's two ways of doing that, right? Either you play like a lot, and basically you're like, let's say you're breaking even with like reg, right? There's one reg and you're playing against him every single day at the same hours, right? And after, let's say, 4 hours, he starts doing more mistakes and he cannot play. Then you have 2 hours of field where you're alone, right? You're making money. But to be able to achieve that, you need to be at least as good as him, or even better, preferably, right? Yeah, field selection is like the most important skill in poker. Because let's say you're, I don't know, let's say in spins, right? You're playing 25s, right? But if you would get a good field, you could beat the hundreds easily, right? So you're only playing against fishes. You would be hundreds. It doesn't matter the limit, right? But the moment the reg comes into play, this makes them harder. Like the amount of tables they play as well. Like let's say if you don't play 6 tables and you're playing hundreds, you'll have a hard time because you won't get as many fishes because other regs will cover the field. So that's it. Oh, he called once. He doesn't have better aces than I do. Nice. Hold'em is an easier game to learn but harder to master. I mean, I think like Omaha is way harder to master, don't you think? I mean, I think like Hold'em has way less solutions and so on. It's like quite a solved game. You know, it's easier to study. At least in my opinion, I never studied PLO, and I have no clue how to. No clue of basic strategy at all. Right? I'm a complete fish in PLO, like the one you would love to have at the table, basically. So don't take my opinion on that for granted, but let's fold there. Let's limp. Piazos we shove. No, 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 we're not shoving against this. I can bet, I can check. He folds quite nicely, so I'll bet to protect, even though I should be checking most of the time. We're just exploiting him. And like these types of exploits, this is what makes, you know, the most money. I don't mind like when I'm studying, like my mindset is basically I don't want to be losing money against reg in this spot, right? So I want to learn how to do it. Against fishes, I want to know how to do the best possible approach to make the most EV. We're not getting a fold here, but maybe we'll squeeze out a fold on the river. Let's tank a bit, pretend that we hit something, and check back. Okay, let's fold. The most important skill in poker is winning flips and having good aura, so you hit gut shots a lot, and that's what I heard. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It doesn't matter. You can forget about GTO. You can forget about studying or whatever. All you need is to be good at flipping. Like winning flips is the most important. It doesn't matter. Like when you see a pro, it's not because and he's winning millions. It's not because he studied a lot. He's just able to win flips. That's about it. And he probably has. You always have to have like a charm, especially when you're playing live. You know, some sort of talisman or whatever. Like, come on, dude, just let me hit a flop. I'm tilting. I don't think I've ever been this tilted while streaming. Definitely not a big fan. My throat is. Oh my god, can you stop shoving? It's so close. He doesn't like playing post flop, I see. I think. Okay, please. 5, 6, 9. Really close. We're donating money again in a heads up. Oh my god. If he shoves now, I swear to god. Okay, let's be loosey goosey, eating a sandwich. Okay, let's bet. He seems to fold nicely. If he calls, we know that we're in a danger zone. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm not folding this anymore. Jack 9. Of course he hits a jack. Even 2 of those. Is it good enough? It's not. And we need to stack off with this. PLO has a lot of combos, but they usually run quite close, and you're limited to max size of pot. So it's mostly about playing well pre-flop, and post-flop becomes quite repetitive and you come good from good holding background. Okay, good to know. As I said, I played like probably over, probably played like 1,000 PLO hands in total during my lifetime, right? So, and I'm not sure if even if that's the case, right? Maybe even less than that. So, and almost probably like 90% of those was live with other people who cannot play PLO properly. So, okay, let's check back. Okay, guys, make a guess. And this will be the last game of today. The viewership is dropping, so, and I've been streaming for 1.5 hours, so it'll be it for today. But you can make your guesses, like what will be like. We would probably play it like 15 to almost 20 games in total. Make your guesses how much we are in the negative or maybe positive, I'm not sure. And pool EV plus rake back, like the total. We'll check the graph afterwards. He doesn't fold immediately. He has 5-6s in his range. He has aces in his range. There's no point in betting anymore. I mean, we could, but if it was an 8, you might be betting. But a 7 gets some draws there. So. I'll have to make some hot tea after the stream. If I get sick again, it pisses me off because then I cannot like play. It's really hard to focus. I'll shove because I don't open at 9.3 big blinds enough for it not to look strong. Against 2 regs, it's fine. If there was at least 1 fish, I would probably min raise. But now it's just not an option. They will fold their top of the ranges. I mean, this guy doesn't have a sample, so it might be okay. Nice, we're ahead. Great. Oh, the viewership went up again. I don't understand, like, just goes back and forth. Chat. Okay, let's check back. We're not doing anything crazy here. Let's limp. We're just calling a 3x. Okay, good. We're not folding for 1 c-bet for sure. We have a lot of backdoors. Around 300, 200 maybe. Oh wow, he's continuing. I mean, I don't have any equity whatsoever, so. Are you guessing it's like the plus is probably that we are profitable? That's what you're guessing? Either way, I think it's quite a decent. Your bots probably. Who exactly? Okay, let's hope he shoves it. I mean, for the first time he didn't shove. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the correct play against this particular guy, but I won't go into much detail why I c-betted this board, but shove ace jack. This guy has 63% ISO. The moment I have queens, he just checks back. Of course, no value whatsoever. Just not our day, boys. Not our day. You cannot run good every single day, but this month was particularly bad for me. I mean, I started off, it was quite nice. I made like in the first 2 days, I made like 3K pool EV plus rakeback. But then I had my record breaking negative day, right? So in one day, I lost 2,500 pool EV plus rakeback, which I mean, but I was really surprised how fine I felt. Like, yeah, I was tilted, of course. I was not really happy, but I was not going crazy. You know, it was like, okay, I lost so much. I'll make more money and the next day, right? So okay, at least we're flipping against this guy. Still, we're losing money in this heads up. It pisses me off. But yeah, this will be the last game for today. I'll show the graph right away. Okay. So let's do this. So okay, let's refresh. So this is only during the stream. And yeah, so okay, wait, we have another. We can check the pool EV plus rakeback. It's better visible here. You can always download Pure Tracker. It's free. Okay, let's say today. My day starts at 3, and it's 45% rakeback, give or take. Okay, let's refresh. Let's check if the games are all counted for. I don't think they are. Hold on. I'm missing 3 games. Why is that the case? Come on. It doesn't show 3 of my games. Have to check it one more time. Yeah, it's here. It's completely fine. Maybe it just didn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so basically we lost a bit more, close to 300 euros, basically. Which is unfortunate, but what can you do? I'll get it back off the stream. So, yeah. Thanks, guys, for joining in. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. It will be next week on Thursday as well. We're streaming on Wednesdays as well. Not Wednesdays, Tuesdays. So yeah. Good luck at the tables, guys, and